Welcome back, NBA fans. Today we bring you the full game highlights of an exciting matchup between the Golden State Warriors and the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's played on January 26, 2026, during the NBA regular season. This game had everything basketball. Fans love high energy, elite shooting, strong defense, and star power on both ends of the floor. The Golden State Warriors came into this matchup looking to prove their championship experience once again, led by the legendary Stephen Curry, whose leadership, shooting range, and court vision continue to define the Warriors' style of play. On the other side, the Minnesota Timberwolves were powered by their young superstar, Anthony Edwards, bringing explosive scoring, athleticism, and relentless aggression as they aimed to challenge one of the league's most experienced teams. From the opening tip-off, both teams showed intensity and focus, making this game a must-watch for NBA fans. The Warriors relied on smart ball movement and perimeter shooting, while the Timberwolves pushed the pace with physical defense and fast break opportunities. As the game progressed, momentum shifted. Key runs changed the outcome. The individual brilliance stood out on the big stage. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the complete breakdown of this thrilling NBA showdown between the Warriors and the Timberwolves. The game tipped off with high intensity as both the Golden State Warriors and the Minnesota Timberwolves looked eager to set the tone early. From the very first possession, the Warriors focused on ball movement, spreading the floor and creating open looks. Stephen Curry immediately demanded defensive attention, forcing the Timberwolves to adjust their coverage and opening space for his teammates. Minnesota responded with physical defense and quick transitions. Anthony Edwards attacked aggressively, using his speed and strength to get into the lane and put pressure on the Warriors' defense. His confidence was clear early, as he scored through contact and energized the Timberwolves with strong drives. To the basket, Golden State stayed calm and disciplined. Draymond Green anchored the defense, communicating switches and contesting shots, while the Warriors' offense flowed smoothly through quick passes and off-ball movement. Several early three-point attempts helped the Warriors maintain control. Even as Minnesota tried to slow the pace, the Timberwolves found success on the boards, earning second-chance opportunities in keeping the score close. Their defensive intensity forced a few turnovers, allowing them to capitalize in transition. However, Golden State's experience showed as they avoided panic and continued to execute their game plan. As the first quarter came to an end, the Warriors held a narrow lead. Built on efficient shooting and smart decision-making, the Timberwolves, despite trailing slightly, showed promise with their energy and aggression. The opening quarter set the stage for a competitive battle, with both teams making it clear that this matchup would be decided by focus, execution, and momentum. The second quarter began with both teams turning to their bench units, and this is where the game's tempo started to shift. The Golden State Warriors' depth played a key role as their bench brought energy, hustle, and timely scoring. Crisp ball movement continued, leading to open shots and smart cuts to the basket. Defensively, the Warriors increased their pressure. Active hands in the passing lanes led to steals and fast break opportunities, allowing Golden State to slowly extend their lead. Their communication on defense was sharp, forcing the Timberwolves into tougher shots late in the shot clock. Minnesota fought back through effort and physicality. Anthony Edwards continued to lead by example, pushing the pace and creating offense. Even against tight defense, the Timberwolves' bench contributed with strong rebounding and defensive stops, helping them stay within striking distance. As the quarter progressed, the game turned into a defensive battle. Both teams contested. Shots battled in the paint and made every possession count. The Warriors showed patience, choosing quality shots over rushed attempts, while Minnesota tried to disrupt rhythm with aggressive on-ball defense. Heading into halftime, Golden State held a solid but manageable lead. Their control of tempo, defensive execution, and bench contribution made the difference. The Timberwolves entered the locker room knowing they needed a big adjustment to counter the Warriors' discipline and experience. The stage was set for a crucial second half, where momentum could swing dramatically. The third quarter proved to be the turning point of the game. as the Golden State Warriors came out of halftime with a clear sense of urgency and focus. Away, they increased the pace on both ends of the floor, applying pressure defensively and pushing the ball in transition. This shift immediately disrupted the Timberwolves' rhythm. Stephen Curry took command of the offense, showcasing his elite shooting range and court vision. His deep three-pointers stretched the defense, forcing Minnesota to overcommit and opening driving lanes for his teammates. The Warriors capitalized on these breakdowns with smart cuts, extra passes, and high-percentage shots, defensively golden. State was locked in. Quick rotations and disciplined help defense forced Minnesota into turnovers, many of which turned into easy fast break points. Draymond Green continued to anchor the defense, directing traffic and contesting shots in the paint. The Timberwolves struggled to respond during this stretch, while Anthony Edwards continued to attack and score, the lack of consistent support. And the Warriors' defensive pressure made it difficult for Minnesota to build momentum. Missed shots and turnovers began to pile up, allowing Golden State to go on a decisive scoring run by the end of the third quarter. The Warriors had created significant separation on the scoreboard, a combination of elite shooting, defensive intensity, championship-level execution gave them full control heading into the final period, entering the fourth quarter with a comfortable lead. The Golden State Warriors focused on controlling the game rather than forcing plays. Their approach was calm and disciplined, emphasizing smart shot selection and strong defensive positioning. Every possession was treated with purpose as they looked to close out the game the right way. The Timberwolves opened the quarter with renewed energy, attempting to cut into the deficit through aggressive drives and quick scoring opportunities. Anthony Edwards continued to lead the charge, attacking the basket and showing resilience despite the score. However, Golden State consistently answered back, preventing any serious comeback. The Warriors' ball movement remained sharp, draining the clock and finding open shooters. Veteran leadership played a key role as players made the right reads under pressure and avoided unnecessary mistakes. Defensively, Golden State stayed locked in, contesting shots and limiting second chance points. As the minutes ticked away, the Warriors began rotating their lineup, giving valuable minutes to role players while maintaining control of the game. The bench continued to contribute with energy, solid defense, and timely baskets. Further extending the lead, Minnesota fought until the final buzzer, but the gap proved too large to overcome. The Warriors' execution in the fourth quarter reflected their experience and composure, sealing a convincing victory. When the final horn sounded, Golden State had firmly established their dominance, turning a competitive matchup into a statement: win through teamwork, discipline, performance. The Golden State Warriors. Victory was powered by strong individual performances combined with excellent team execution. Leading the way was Stephen Curry, who once again proved why he remains one of the most dangerous players in the NBA. His scoring, his playmaking, and ability to control the tempo of the game were crucial, especially during the third quarter run that shifted momentum completely in Golden State's favor. Curry's deep shooting forced constant defensive adjustments, opening opportunities for his teammates. Defensively, Draymond Green played a major role, providing leadership, communication, and versatility on the floor. His presence helped limit Minnesota's offensive flow and force difficult shots throughout the game. The Warriors also received valuable contributions from their supporting cast, with role players stepping up through efficient scoring, strong rebounding, and disciplined defense. On the Minnesota Timberwolves side, Anthony Edwards delivered a standout performance despite the loss. His aggressive drives, shot creation, and energy kept Minnesota competitive. Especially in the early stages of the game, Edwards showed leadership and resilience, refusing to back down against an experienced Warriors team. From a statistical perspective, Golden State's advantage came through ball movement, shooting efficiency, and forced turnovers. Their ability to convert defensive stops into points made the difference, highlighting a complete team performance on both ends of the court. As the game came to a close, the Golden State Warriors secured a convincing win against the Minnesota Timberwolves, showcasing their experience, discipline, and high-level execution. From smart offensive sets to locked-in defense, the Warriors controlled the flow of the game and delivered a statement performance. For the Timberwolves, this matchup offered important lessons. Despite the loss, the effort and determination shown by Anthony Edwards and the team highlighted their potential moving forward. With better execution and adjustments, Minnesota remains a dangerous opponent in the league.